Let's get to the headlines straight and see what the papers are saying in Nigeria today. And I have with me in the studio a lawyer and public affairs analyst, Okenan Nebedum, as well as a public affairs analyst, Ambrose Ibuke. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Let's begin right away. The Daily Times is where we're starting from. Bauchi governorship poll, court stops INEC from collation announcing results. PDP kicks, rejects ex-parte order, stopping final collation, and INEC complies with order, may seek vacation of order. All right, from the Daily Times, let's go to the Punch newspaper, which is the next now. PDP article, INEC server shows we beat Buhari with 1.6 million votes. File 5 grounds petition, revisit alleged certificates come against the president. Okay, that's what the Punch is saying. Now, moving on from the Punch to the New Telegraph, 5 reasons Buhari should not be president. Atiku is saying that, and PDP will recover our presidential mandate. And Tambuwal is saying how EFCC harassed voters in Sokoto. Okay, that's what the New Telegraph is saying. And from there, let's go to the Daily Sun. Witness in Fayose's case dead. Obanikoro tells court, and court admits dead man's statement. All right, that's the report from the Daily Sun. And from the Daily Sun, let's go to the Guardian. That says, court stops INEC from collating, declaring Bauchi Goba results. PDP lawyers reject ex-parte order as women protest. That's in the Guardian. And let's go to the last paper now. Business Day is saying Access and Diamond merger crosses final hurdle as court sanctions deal to unveil new logo. And Access shares a gain of 1.71%. Okay. All right, let's get into, gentlemen, what the story on Daily Times will interest you on page 6 that says that bandits well equipped than Nigerian military. The governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, is saying that, and he's saying that the bandits possess over or around 500 AK-47s. I wonder what you think of this, Ambrose.
Well, how did they take the stock? That's the first question, because some of these politicians, they kind of figures they bandy around in the name of trying to get public sympathy. Were they researched? Were they counted? Who counted it for him? Was he among the bandits themselves? Did he take stock of their ammunition? But having said that, basically, there have been small arm and even mid-power arm proliferation in the African especially the African West African sub-region from the Sahara. A lot of light weapons have been crossing over, and that has not been checked significantly because we have porous borders. We have borders that you can just stroll in. We are not even, the stretch of our border that are even motorable are not well manned. Then talk less of the border that are in the forest. So he may have some elements of credence in what he has said in terms of they are powerful, the arms they use. Sometimes when you see police reports about arms that are being recovered or used, you see that some of them are semi-automatic weapons, very powerful weapons that are used in warfare.
Well, the point there is a governor of a state in Nigeria receives security intelligence report every day. So when a governor says anything, besides the issue of the politics that is around it, I guess Nigerians will have to also take it very seriously. Okena, he also said that government team took pictures with some of the bandits. Just how dangerous are these issues?
I would expect that the Nigerian police and the Directorate of Military Intelligence makes response that is very cogent and strategic to these assertions. They are very dangerous ones, and I think it is very, very wrong for them to keep quiet until the governor cries out. In their domains, they are the chief security officers, and then the fact that they are the chief security officers are not backed up with power to the commanding power over the military formations in that place or over the policing. because the Commissioner of Police in a particular state takes order from the Inspector General, not from
So the
state
governors are in charge, but not in charge.
Yes, so if you look at it from that point of view, the military and the police should wade in, and because they are the arms-bearing forces in this country. He has made a cogent point about porous borders, but at the same time, too, arms proliferations happen, yes, but the way the armories of the military and the police, is opened to be armed of the Nigerian police is so very strict that when arms move out from the armory, they can be traced and tracked. The identity of guns can be tracked. Okay. So they can use that to track how.
All right, Ambrose, but I wonder what is peculiar about Zamfara State that the bandits don't seem to leave that state alone.
I don't know why the word, I'm not comfortable with the word bandits.
Okay, what should it be?
Well, the bandits are people that steal and plunder and,
cattle rustlers.
Cattle rustlers. Well, more, I've seen those people as terrorists because that's what they are. Because they don't just come, they operate in a fashion of the Boko Haram. Even though we have not designated Boko Haram in Nigeria officially, but United States have done that and so many other countries.
Yeah,
so
but the nature of their operation, they center on rustling cattle and then food from the villagers. And they still plunder, they're
key villagers. They're key villagers.
Yeah, of course they do.
They attack villages, burn them down and the rest. So it takes a formation of guerrilla warfare. And then, when they do this, the chief security officer said, the governor, I remember sometime just before the election, the governor of Zamfara State went to Aso Rock and he wept because he was overwhelmed. So what are the Nigerian military forces done about it? What is happening? Why will a particular section of the country continue, unrelenting attack? And the military, what has the military done to, to forestall that?
Okay. All right, let's go to the next topic I'd like us to talk about on the Punch newspaper. It says this issue has refused to go away. INEC challenges ruling as court stops Bauchi governorship poll results collation. Okay, now, I'd like to start from you here because certainly you have more knowledge. You're more learned.
It's a legal matter.
Exactly. Talk to us about this. Some people, when we're speaking with some analysts, they say, well, INEC's original decision was the best. And then others said, no, it is. But talk to us about this. Enlighten us.
It is an order obtained by ex parte, and the court is not functions official in that respect. And one expects INEC to file a response to it as soon as possible. And I think also that INEC has the statutory mandate to do what it is doing, and which it has commenced doing. There's no way a court of competent jurisdiction in this country can prevent a statutorily established body from executing or running on its statutory mandate. But
isn't that what it seemed like?
That is exactly what they are trying to tell INEC not to do, because even in the way and manner the order was obtained by ex parte means is subject to an interim one. Ex parte orders don't last more than seven days, and within those times they would have presented before the court. The court itself, before whom the order, the application was made, would have been abreast of some facts which are not open to me, but they must have gone through the facts presented and the affidavit in support of the orders to be made and weigh it in consideration to the social milieu and the political exigencies in Bauchi State as at the time the order was made, until when an application comes for it to quash the order.
Okay. Ambrose, without necessarily preempting what the court is going to say and all of that, but seeing it from the political perspective, what do you think is going to play out?
Yes, from the legal to the political. Well, what I think is that yesterday when we were watching some reactions from the PDP in Bauchi, somebody was accusing INEC of not obeying a court order of same relevance in Adamawa, and then now obeying this one in Bauchi. Now, what is the issue of the pick and choose? If you want to obey the court orders, there are double standards. Having said that, INEC is the one that is causing this, because if INEC has done the right thing from time, it wouldn't be in this quagmire. The problem was that INEC even where there were, the issues of Okorocha is still there, because they say you have already declared a winner, and then you are
under duress.
Then under duress, then you still went ahead to declare it. So there were instances of that where results were not supposed to be announced. You would have held on those places and said, okay, this place is inconclusive until we find out that result. But you went ahead, declared winners here and left and right, and then you came back again, stopped the collation process. If you know that you were not able to do all this, why not just declare inconclusive and say, okay, after the run, we continue. So INEC itself was not tidy in the processes that led to this.
From the...
And then from the court news we got yesterday was that INEC was given time to respond, but they were not in court to respond. Okay. Therefore, then the judge had to issue this.
That could puncture the process. All right. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Okenan Nebedum and Ambrose Ibuke, thank you so much for coming.